Welcome to our latest video exploring the world of insurance coverage. Today, we're diving into the top 6 countries renowned for their exceptional insurance systems, highlighting how they deliver healthcare that prioritizes accessibility, innovation, and public trust. We'll also take a look at 3 countries facing significant challenges, grappling with high costs and unequal access to medical services. Join us as we unpack these vital topics and discover what sets the best apart from the rest in the realm of insurance. 1. Germany. Setting the gold standard in health coverage. When people talk about top-tier health insurance, Germany almost always makes the list, and with good reason. Germany's dual system, which offers both public and private health insurance, covers roughly 90% of its population under statutory insurance as of 2024. This means everyday citizens don't have to worry about medical bills derailing their lives. Germany spends about 11.7% of its GDP on healthcare, which signals a strong national commitment to public health. What's truly remarkable is the efficiency. Wait times for general practitioners and specialists are among the shortest in Europe. Surveys from 2023 show that more than 80% of Germans are satisfied with their healthcare services, and the country consistently ranks high in patient safety and treatment outcomes. German insurance also covers a broad range of needs, from preventative care to dental, vision, and mental health. The system's financial stability means citizens rarely face surprise costs. As a result, Germany's insurance framework stands as a model that other countries often try to emulate. 2. Switzerland. Where innovation meets universal coverage. Switzerland's health insurance system is famous for its universality and innovation. Every resident is required by law to have basic health insurance, which is provided through a competitive market of private insurers. This requirement has driven companies to offer better services and more choices to their clients. In 2024, Switzerland spent about 12.3% of its GDP on healthcare, one of the highest rates globally, reflecting its dedication to quality care. The result is impressive. Swiss citizens enjoy a life expectancy of 83.6 years, among the highest in Europe. Most Swiss people can quickly access doctors and hospitals, and insurance also covers alternative and preventative treatments, which is rare elsewhere. Satisfaction rates are high, and a 2024 report showed that the country's health outcomes remain among the best in the world. Even though insurance premiums can be expensive, subsidies are available for lower-income households, ensuring no one is left behind. The system's transparency and focus on continuous improvement make Swiss health insurance a benchmark for other nations. 3. Sweden. Universal access and high public trust. Sweden's health insurance system is built on the principle of universal care. Nearly 100% of Sweden's population has access to health services, thanks to a system funded mainly through taxes. The government's commitment is reflected in its spending, with about 11.1% of GDP dedicated to healthcare as of 2025. Preventive care is a major focus, and this approach has contributed to high public satisfaction. 90% of Swedes reported being content with their healthcare in a 2023 study. Patients in Sweden benefit from short wait times for emergency care, and the system covers a broad range of services, including mental health and maternity care. Costs are predictable, and patients rarely face unexpected bills. Healthcare is designed to be accessible regardless of income or location, reducing social inequalities. The emphasis on prevention and patient rights means citizens trust their providers and the system as a whole. Sweden's approach shows how universal coverage and high satisfaction can go hand in hand. 4. Canada. Public funding and equitable access. Canada's health insurance model is often cited as one of the fairest in the world. Funded by public money, the system ensures that all citizens and permanent residents have access to medically necessary services. In 2024, Canada dedicated about 10.7% of its GDP to healthcare, highlighting its belief that health is a public good. The Canadian Institute for Health Information reported in 2023 that 88% of Canadians are satisfied with the care they receive, a figure that underlines the system's effectiveness. Canadian health insurance covers everything from doctor visits to hospital stays and surgeries, with no out-of-pocket fees for most services. One of the standout features is the system's commitment to equity. Regardless of income, every Canadian gets the same level of care. While there are sometimes wait times for elective procedures, urgent care is prioritized and accessible. The focus on universal access means that medical bankruptcy is virtually unheard of in Canada. The country's approach underscores the value of public funding in achieving broad-based health security. 5. Australia. Blending public and private for the best of both worlds. Australia's health insurance system is a unique blend of government-funded coverage and private options, making it both flexible and comprehensive. The Medicare program guarantees universal health care for all citizens, while private insurance offers additional benefits for those who want more choice or faster service. In 2024, the country spent about 9.8% of its GDP on healthcare, a figure that continues to rise as the population grows. According to a 2024 survey, 85% of Australians expressed satisfaction with the healthcare they receive, pointing to the balance the system achieves. Australians benefit from free or low-cost hospital care, and private insurance helps ease pressure on public hospitals. The government also provides incentives for people to take out private insurance, which has led to broader coverage. Preventive care, mental health, and chronic disease management are all included, ensuring a holistic approach. This balance between public and private elements means Australians rarely face insurmountable healthcare costs. 6. Netherlands. Efficiency, innovation, and high satisfaction. The Netherlands stands out for its efficient and innovative health insurance model, which requires every resident to purchase basic health insurance. The system is highly regulated to ensure fairness, with the government setting the minimum coverage and insurers competing on price and service. In 2023, the country spent about 10.5% of its GDP on healthcare, maintaining a strong focus on quality. Dutch citizens enjoy excellent health outcomes, with an 87% satisfaction rate reported in a recent survey. The system's transparency means patients know exactly what they're covered for and what to expect. Waiting times are typically short, and access to specialists is straightforward. Insurance covers a broad range of services, including mental health and maternity care, and ensures that no one is denied coverage due to pre-existing conditions. Financial assistance is available for those with lower incomes, making the system accessible to all. The Dutch model's combination of regulation and competition results in consistently high standards. 7. United States. High costs and unequal access. The United States is often cited as an example of what happens when health insurance is not truly universal. Even though the country spends a staggering 17.7% of its GDP on healthcare, the highest in the world, millions remain uninsured or underinsured as of 2024. This creates a huge gap between those with comprehensive coverage and those who risk financial ruin if they get sick. A 2024 report from the Kaiser Family Foundation found that nearly 30% of Americans struggle to afford medical care, leading many to skip needed treatment. Insurance is often tied to employment, leaving people vulnerable if they lose their jobs. The patchwork system can be confusing, with different states offering different levels of support and coverage. Medical debt is a leading cause of bankruptcy, a shocking reality in such a wealthy nation. Despite world-class hospitals and cutting-edge treatments, the system's complexity and high costs result in significant disparities in health outcomes. The lack of universal coverage remains a major criticism. 8. Mexico. Gaps in coverage and quality of care. Mexico's health insurance system faces significant challenges, particularly when it comes to coverage and quality. As of 2024, about 20% of the population still lacks insurance, leaving millions without access to essential health services. The government spends around 6.2% of its GDP on healthcare, which is lower than the global average for upper-middle-income countries. A 2023 study by the Mexican Health Ministry found that only 60% of citizens are satisfied with their care, underscoring widespread issues. Many people in rural areas have limited access to hospitals and clinics, and the quality of care can vary drastically between regions. Out-of-pocket expenses can be high, forcing families to make tough choices about their health. While recent reforms have aimed to expand coverage, progress has been slow and uneven. The lack of preventive care and chronic underfunding mean that Mexico still has a long way to go before it can offer comprehensive, high-quality insurance to all its citizens. 9. India. Insufficient infrastructure and limited access. India's insurance landscape is marked by serious gaps in both coverage and quality. In 2024, only about 25% of India's massive population has any form of health insurance, leaving the vast majority to pay out of pocket for care. The country spends just 3.5% of its GDP on healthcare, far below the global average, which has a direct impact on the quality of services available. A 2023 World Bank report highlighted that access to quality healthcare remains a major challenge, especially for those in rural and remote regions. Many families face catastrophic health expenses that can push them into poverty. Public hospitals are often overcrowded, and private care is unaffordable for most. Even when insurance is available, coverage is usually limited to hospitalization, leaving out essential services like outpatient care or medicines. Despite government initiatives to expand coverage, progress is slow, and the system remains fragmented. For millions of Indians, quality health insurance is still out of reach.